Let's go. It's the Super Bowl week. We're going to do it. We're going to win it. We have an amazing 87 overall team. We're playing the Colts with Andrew Luck still, which sucks, but whatever. I'm not going to change it now, but we're going to do it. We're going to win this one. Second year, we're going to get a Super Bowl. I am ready. All right, let's start off with a huge return here. Let's do it. I'm going to return this ball. Maybe not the smartest strategy here, but we do get out to a hash. We don't get to the 25, but that's not a problem. That's not a problem. We are going to still win this one all on the arm of Haskins. We're going to pass for 450 yards. We're going to run for less than 50 because that's just the way that we are. But it doesn't matter. Right here, we're going to open this one up, throwing to our rookie, Jerry, and we get sacked. He was open. Probably should have thrown that one a hair earlier, but it's fine. That's fine. It just means that we're going to throw for more yards because the sacks don't really count negative. They don't do that when they show you the stats at the end of the game. Doesn't matter. We're going to find Julio here. So here we are. Now, I hate throwing right, but we do have Julio wide open. Can we get to the edge? We can't. But we do throw for 32 yards on our first actual pass attempt. So let's come back here to Jerry. All right, so I am going to wait for this route to develop a little more. I got to step left in the pocket and try to pass lead him a little bit more. And we do. We get him. We're 2 for 2 for 49 yards. Jerry now has his first reception of the game. This game is starting out, pretty much the way that we want it. We're just going to kind of streak him here. We're probably going to throw this one to Geis. They are bringing pressure. We do get a quick one out to Geis. We do get a juke. Darius Geis all the way down to the 15-yard line. So we're starting this game basically exactly how we want to. Now, we're probably going to have to wait a second because everybody is tired. I'm going to go ahead and sub in some guys here and try to run one with Darius here. It looks like he is tired as well, but, I still believe in my number one running back. He doesn't go anywhere, but that's fine. We lose a yard. We're going to run the other way with him. And we're going to set ourselves up. Okay, we're going to run with Lindsay this time. We're going to set ourselves up with a corner of the end zone touchdown to Julio Jones to start the ball game. So boom, Julio looks to be healthy or have stamina. So on 3rd down and 10, we're going to not stall the drive out, and we are going to find our main man. Okay, we're not. We're going to find nobody. We're going to get sacked. But we're going to get our field goal, and then we're going to have a defensive stop. All right, so after the mishap with the missed field goal against the Buccaneers, I didn't sim this one, and we do force him to throw the ball away on their first offensive play. So we did get the first points of the game. We get the field goal. Now, as you see, I did the practice cover 2 instead of cover 3, just to kind of switch up what I'm doing. Now, Andrew Luck can scramble, so I'm not gonna worry about the contains and the spy yet until he does show me he can run. I went out with him straight away against the Cardinals because just Kyler Murray's pretty fast. Now, I didn't have to worry about it against Winston, even though he's actually a scrambler type. And we do get an interception on the first defensive drive of the game, so let's go. We couldn't get our offense to capitalize on our decent drive, but our defense coming out with an interception is huge. So we're going to go ahead and run with Lindsay again here. We did have a little bit more luck with Lindsay than we have with Darius Geis so far, and he gets another huge run here, 14 yards. So despite Darius not having a great first run, we are going to come back with him. We're going to get him in the positives. I don't want him to go negative here. So we do get a decent juke, and he does get that yard back that that was negative, I think. Well, maybe not, but we'll get it for him here. Come on, Darius. Break one. Break one. You got this. Come on. Well, nope. We're going negative with Darius. Darius is 3 rushes for negative 5 yards. That is unsatisfactory. We can't have that happen in this game. So we're going to have to go to a different formation probably in the future with him. But for now, we're going to go ahead and throw to Jerry here. I'm going to go ahead and set this one up and throw to him. No matter what, I'm actually going to block and ID him. Well, I don't know. I didn't ID him right, so that's fine. We're double teaming him. We do have Jerry Jeudy wide open. There's a flag, but we do get in for the touchdown. Let's hope that this is roughing the passer. Let's go! Jerry Jeudy with the first touchdown in the Super Bowl. We're going to decline it. We got it. Let's go! Alright, I'm fired up now. You know, after starting with an interception and then with a huge touchdown, they do go with one of those like stretch alert whatever's that they could have passed the ball, but they do hand it off, and we just stop in the backfield. I'm going to go ahead and bring pressure. I want to get a sack on luck. I want to, you know, I don't think we're going to get a defensive player to get the player of the game to win the Super Bowl MVP, but, you know, we gotta at least try, right? He's got a lot of jukes, but he jukes too much, so he jukes himself out of bounds there. So we haven't had to worry about his scrambling yet, but we hope to get another interception here to force it. We don't force it, but, well, I didn't know what I was doing, but I wanted to get an enforcer there. Didn't get it, but we do bring up the punt. All right, starting with the ball in the 30. Let's see if the shotgun run for Darius works. Well, that was, I didn't spin there. That was, the game spun him for -3 more yards. This is not good for Darius. Darius, you're a #1 running back. What has been going on? I understand that Philip Lindsay's supposed to be our #1, but come on, man. You can't run for negative yards in the Super Bowl. I selfishly am going to run with Darius until we get positive yards for him. All right, here we go. We're going to throw this one to Julio. I had to throw it early, but he does come down with it. That's perfect. 5 of 5, 121 yards and a touchdown. I mean, it looks like we are... Oh, no. You're damn right I'm doing it. You're damn right I'm doing it. And the best part is that we practice this in... so we're going to be able to get a little bit better blocking or whatever. Let's go. 1-on-1 coverage. Let's go! Julio! Julio! Let's go! Julio! I'm going to decline it just because I want I want the stats from it. But let's go, Julio! If Darius Geis is going to run for negative yards, he's going to have a touchdown at least. And we got it! No, we don't. Yes, we do. Let's go, Darius! Get yourself a touchdown! Well, I decided to simulate, like to super sim, to try to see if they can possibly get some points. They do get points. It is becoming kind of one-sided, so I'm going to let off my defensive stature there. And we do finally get a broken play with Darius Geis. He goes down the sideline. All right. So now he's in the positive, and he does have 27 yards. Now, that was a very large run there, which kind of helps his stats out a lot. But, yeah, I mean... Oh, I totally forgot that we have... Alright, well, let's see if we can do this right. I don't have time to really do this, but let's go. We should get another one with Julio. Oh, did Paul hold on to that ball? No, he didn't. Well, I don't know. Double me there was supposed to work and make him, you know, come down with that ball. But you know what? He didn't. That's completely fine. We're gonna see what we can do here. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing. I'm throwing it to Jerry, and I'm going to get out of bounds so that we don't take a hit. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do with Jerry. And we got it. Beautiful. I didn't want to, like, run after catch because sometimes you'll accidentally drop it, like if you take the contact to drop it, but we're doing it. We're getting some good plays here. So I'm hoping they're going to be in man, or some kind of zone that I could throw it out here. I can't. I'm going to have to throw it away. All right, so what's good is that we're either going to have Julio get a one-on-one matchup where we could throw 2, or we have Jerry. Now, both of them are getting, so in out elite, and they're both getting an X Factor ability here. So I'm going to kind of stumble in the pocket a little bit, and I threw an interception. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. But I was getting the pressure, so that was perfect for them to bring the pressure to stop my offense, but first misstep in plenty of games for us. All right, so I did some simulation, and they are coming back in the game after that interception. So it is kind of unfortunate to have the interception on the record. I mean, we were perfect passer rating probably before that. But now we're actually having a couple of good runs with Darius. Guys, he gets a block. Can I juke again? Oh my. Darius, guys, having a huge couple of runs after starting off with negative yards. So maybe this is the game plan. I'm not sure who's going to get player of the game now, but maybe it'll be Julio Jones. Maybe it'll be Jerry Jeudy. Maybe it'll still be Dwayne Haskins. Maybe it'll be a Colt because we screw up the game. Whatever it's going to be, we're going to continue to work and get it into our players. And Jerry Jeudy makes a man miss, and he gets in for a touchdown. Let's go. All right, so we haven't played defense in a while to try to let them have a couple of offensive drives. They did make it a 4-point game because of that, but now we're back playing defense again. Try to get them to stop scoring. And that's a beautiful first play on my non-run defensive linebacker. But they're gonna go back to back runs here. They did get a couple yards out of it. Looks like it's been on the arm of Andrew Luck on why they've had any success to this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try to get a sack here. Especially in gun bunch, one of the easiest ones to cover multiple guys, and Chase Young gets a sack. That's his first sack of the game. So we're going to go ahead and try to get more sacks with Chase Young, see if we can possibly get him to be the player of the game. Alright, so I might have Darius Geis open here. I might have Jerry Jeudy open here. I'm going to have both of them open. I am going to throw to Jerry, though. I'm going to possession catch on the sidelines, and he does stay in bounds. So we've thrown for 278 yards. Now, Pat Mahomes did win player of the game. He won the Super Bowl MVP, even though he threw a couple of interceptions in this last Super Bowl that just happened because he ended up throwing the touchdowns and whatnot and the yards. He was the most valuable player, for sure. But I'm pretty sure with the stats, Jerry Jeudy might actually get it. So I am going to go ahead and try to run with Darius Geis again. We do have 70 yards with him, I believe. So he could be in contention, especially if he breaks another one and goes for a touchdown. He could totally get it. He's got 60 yards, not 70, but I mean, he's been a monster for us down around the goal line and with a couple of broken plays that have led to touchdowns. So he does get tackled in the backfield again. So I'm not expecting him to be the player of the game by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm just trying to figure out who it's going to be, and we still have a lot of game left to play, so it could be anybody. Now, I am already predicting the win, and we do try to get it in there to Julio, but we can't. So we are going to have to take our field goal here and try to go up by 14. I'm going to kick it, not miss it, hopefully. I'm going to show it on camera, actually. I don't know if I missed it or not, but there is wind blowing back left, and we do hit it. So we do take a 14-point lead, which is super important. It is super important. Actually, wait, what? What stadium are we in? I haven't even paid attention to what stadium this is. I remember playing in the Buccaneers Stadium for the Super Bowl a lot because whenever I do play, like I usually simulate the first season. I don't know what it is about me. I mean, with the Ravens, they are in prime position to win the Super Bowl in the first year with the team that they have, because obviously they were the #1 team in the NFL until the playoffs when they screwed it up. But I usually just simulate And so the first Super Bowl I end up usually playing in is this Super Bowl. And so I'm used to playing in the Buccaneers. Boom! Chase Young with another sack. So we're going to get him a couple more. I might actually do the same play, see if I can get another one. But yeah, so I'm used to playing in this Super Bowl setting here with the Buccaneers. But yeah, so we are in the fourth quarter now. Let's see if we can get him another sack. Now he is going to be able to get the ball out. And I did the little swerve to try to catch it, but we couldn't come down with it for whatever reason. That's a little upsetting. But I'm gonna punt return. I'm gonna show this one. I'm gonna show and see if we can get anywhere. Even if this one goes out of bounds, whatever, I'm gonna show because I'm talking, and that's how I edit these videos, is by seeing when I'm talking. And if I'm not talking, that's the only time I ever cut it out. And we are gonna get a pretty good punt return here. If I can make one man miss, we do get a very large juke animation. But oh, he's hurt. Well, our punt returner's hurt, so that means we're not going to have any more returns now. I don't think he's going to be hurt for the rest of the game. He is going to the locker room. But we're not going to have to substitute because he is a kick returner, so it's not even going to give me the opportunity because he isn't really there. Darius Geis with another huge run. Darius Geis with now 75 yards and a touchdown is looking good. He does have like 15 or 20 yards. Oh, shoulder tear. So we're just going to substitute our tight end. I wonder if that means their tight end is going to be the kick returner now. But, I mean, that sucks. I brought him in just to you know, return kicks. And in the Super Bowl getting injured, that's kind of one of the worst times to do it. But you did put it all on the line. Now pass lead up. That was perfect. Perfect pass lead by Haskins, who has now 310 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now, Jerry Jeudy has most of those reception yards. At 7 for 186. If we can get him a touchdown, I think he'll win the player of the game. I know how to get him a touchdown. Ooh, they're going for the ball here. So I'm going to need to be careful. I'm going to run with Darius Geis kind of up the middle to the left. If I can get it to like trigger the goal line defense, I can easily throw a slant here to, yeah, this is perfect. All right, so I was hoping to get to the 2, but the 3's fine. So what I'm going to do is go into strong pro. Jerry Jeudy is obviously my number 2 receiver there, and I'm going to throw this slant to Jerry. I'm going to hope that he comes down with it, and if not, I'm going to go for it on 4th down. So maybe it's stupid, but, you know, it's the freaking Super Bowl, and Jerry Jeudy has one-on-one coverage. He is going to come in, and we do have a touchdown. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, man, we do turn the ball over. Well, let's see if we can go ahead and get a sack out of this, but, yeah, not the greatest of plays. It did get tipped. He almost came down with it still. It was pretty solid, but, all right, we have to go all the way over. So let's go ahead and try to get him. Oh, huge hit stick by Landon Collins. All right, boom. So I got to cover these 3, and we do get the sack. It's not enough for the safety, but Zadarius Smith gets a sack. So we're going to bring pressure one more time, and let's hope that we can force a safety. But I really want Jerry to get a touchdown, so we're still going to try for that. So we do get the we get the safety. Let's go. Ooh, beautiful pitch and catch to Jerry there. Let's hope we can get him a touchdown. I really want to get him one. Wait, does he already have one? So I'm an idiot and don't remember that we threw 2 touchdowns to Jerry. I don't know why it didn't show it earlier when it said the receptions, which is completely the reason why I didn't believe it to be true. Oh, we almost threw a pick there. Jerry has like 227 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. So yeah, I'm not sure what I was thinking that we didn't have one for him, but I'm gonna work the pocket here. I'm gonna try to force it upfield, and we get the catch. Oh boy, this could be huge. Do an interception. I threw a pick 6. No, I didn't. I threw another interception. That's kind of stupid. I'm just gonna sim. So I'm gonna sim 1 possession. Well, after their interception, they go down and what, get 6 points. So it's we get the onside kick, game's over, but we threw 2 unnecessary interceptions and we just went out of bounds there. So, you know, I don't know what our drive goal is or whatever, but we basically have the game in the bag. But trying to force too many, you know, touchdowns into Jerry turns into maybe one of the worst things we could do. Oh my God, Darius gets injured. Well, we're gonna have to rely on Philip Lindsay. I mean, I'm not like upset that we have to go with Lindsay because he's a good running back too. I'm upset that Darius has to get injured in the Super Bowl as well. I don't want injuries, you know. I'm against injuries. Well, Darius Geis is high re-injury risk. I'm gonna keep him in because it's a Super Bowl. I'm not gonna run with him though. I'm just gonna leave him in and throw the ball because I'm gonna throw drag routes and stuff. And I don't imagine he'll have a non-contact injury. So Jerry Jeudy gets another reception there. I mean, it's just what, 5-6 more plays, whatever it is, and we have the game. But I don't want Darius Geis to have to leave the game for the rest of, you know. I want him to be in the Super Bowl and just get the snaps. Alright, so that's the last time out that they're going to take. That means 2 plays, right? I'm not looking to get a touchdown. I'll take one. I don't know if I'll even take one. I'm going to play this play and just throw to Lindsay and then possession catch it and go down. And I'm going to throw a touchdown. That's what I'm going to do. No, I'm going to throw it to Jerry, though. It's probably going to be the last play of the game, unless, like, I get in it. I'm going to take the sack. No, I'm not. Haskins. I throw another interception. Well, that was kind of stupid. I tried to just kind of throw the ball away out the back of the end zone, I was thinking, but then I pressed A instead of the right instead of R3, because, not because I was trying to force it, because I really wasn't thinking. I was like freaking out. I don't know. Whatever, who cares? I mean, this is, unless it's an incompletion, it should be the last play of the game. So all I gotta do is kind of hold these 2. Yeah, they're going Hail Mary, so, well, one more play. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to bring in the pressure fast enough. I don't know. Let's see. It's going to be a roughing the passer. Face it, guys. You lost the Super Bowl. Whatever. We're going to play our cover 3 deep. We're going to go ahead and get an interception here. Maybe not. Probably not, but we're going to work on it. Yeah, no one can do it. Oh, well. That's it. We win the freaking Super Bowl. Year 2, 29-19. I'm predicting that Jerry Jeudy is going to be the recipient of the Player of the Game award. We're going to watch it, though. But the Washington Redskins have won the Super Bowl over the Indianapolis Colts in our 2nd season. And I hope that this is the start of a dynasty. Unfortunately, we did throw 3 interceptions, but those 3 were all my fault. So not Haskins. So I'm not even going to hold it against them. They're all my fault. One of them, I was literally freaking out so hard that I had to throw it. I don't know. They were my fault. I was trying to force them into Jeudy. Yeah, they're showing Jeudy. I'm pretty sure, yeah. They're showing his RAC rather than his just catches and throws. So, yeah, he's definitely player of the game. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for our rookie. 10 receptions, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns. Your Super Bowl MVP. That's pretty spectacular. I couldn't be happier, not gonna lie. Like, I hate when the quarterback wins it all the time. Now, obviously, most of the time it is the quarterback. Like, people complain that, oh, the quarterbacks win the MVP all the time, or they win the Super Bowl MVP all the time. Well, yeah, they're usually the most valuable player. That's why they're the most expensive. That's why you have one of them, right? That's why when a backup comes in, usually you don't do as well. You know, that's the point. You know, it's an irreplaceable player. It's your number one player usually. So I don't know, but let's look at the stats now. You know, 3 interceptions, all my fault. I'm sorry, that's my fault. But 378 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's pretty spectacular. Looking at Andrew Luck, he was 27-42, 256, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. I mean, most of that was not when we were on the field. It was all super simming because when we were on the field, we held him to like 0 points. Rushing, Darius Geis went for 86 yards and a touchdown. Philip Lindsay went for 20. Haskins had 1 run. I mean, it was probably a sack that I pressed L2, left trigger. So Mack and Hines only went for 40 yards together. So they rushed for 40 yards, which meant that it was all passing in 256. So they were under 300 yards for the game. And we had over 100 rushing and over 300 passing. So Jerry Jeudy, obviously 10 for 243 and 2 touchdowns. He's your player of the game. Doyle had 2 touchdowns, it looks like, both super simming. T.Y. Hilton at 89 yards. Julio Jones 4 for 111. No touchdowns, obviously, but I mean, he's still a freaking beast, going for 111 yards. Philip Lindsay had a catch, and Darius Geis went for a catch for 23 yards. So Darius Geis had over 100 yards this game, which I was trying to get to. Now, defensively, our interception, now they had 3 interceptions, but Byron Murphy did get that 1 pick across the middle early in the game that led to our first touchdown to Jerry Jeudy. So, besides that, we had Chase Young get 2 sacks, Zadarius Smith get another. They did get 2 sacks themselves. But yeah, I mean, besides that, we just kind of beasted them, and the only reason the game was as close as it was is the mistakes at the end. And the fact that I super simmed it. Otherwise, it probably would have been 29-0 or even more if I didn't make those mistakes. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this game and probably sim the next week. See what's up. All right, so we do have some of this Coach XP. I'm gonna go ahead and spin it on the quarterback now. I think it's time. I was spinning on other players, but now it's time to go ahead and spin it because we are going to draft a quarterback. A lot of these guys are getting upgrades. Tyree Cleveland with 3 upgrades. He was in our practice squad. Okay. Let's throw in, 3 to this. You know what? I'll go ahead and I'll just do this. Like this. Boom! 13 players upgraded. So we signed our practice squad players. We do have a new injury. Let's see. Yeah, he's 5. I mean, he is going to be signing a new contract. He needs to. So I don't know if that means he's going to be... I don't know what this means, basically. Miles Jack, 2 more weeks. Can't trade him while they're injured. Alright, so looking at some of the news, they're talking about Julio putting up 111 yards. I mean, it's funny. Jerry put up 4 yards and 2 touchdowns, but whatever. I was going to look and see, so I'm a champion, yes. Julio Jones feels like this is only the beginning. They're literally just talking about Julio so much. But I want to look back here. Yeah, perfect rating. Dwayne Haskins was perfect in his playoff game in the conference championship. And then against the Buccaneers, he was perfect as well. Let's see if they mention that. Not really. Talking about our defense. I mean, we have a lot of stories because we're a very storied team. We win the Super Bowl. I mean, we're freaking beasts. So, now, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the next week. Hold on, let me just double check. Actually, I don't know if I can... That's fine. I can see them from what I did before, right? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do the next week. Start the off-season. I'm obviously going to be doing the off-season live stream. Might do that tonight. But, yeah. Looking in here at some of these guys. This is the last chance to really negotiate with them. Now, I'm not going to bring back Henderson, our, kick returner. He's just... I'm not paying him $6 million over 2 years to return punts. I'll find another person that I could pay the $1 million or whatever I paid him. I don't need to bring back Jayon Brown. I don't have the cap to do that. I have negative $26 million in cap. I imagine it's all Nick Foles. I was probably stupid to pick him up in his cap hit, but I'm gonna cut Nick or trade Nick or something with Nick. But I'm not gonna bring back any of these guys. I'm literally just gonna look to upgrade these positions to the draft. Weekly awards. Let's see, Chase Young. Dude, Chase Young's a freaking beast, and Jerry Jeudy obviously is your Super Bowl MVP. All right, well, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take down some of these stats and everything, because, obviously, I am keeping the stats for this going forward. That's one of my things that I'm going to do and post it online. But, yeah, we are the Super Bowl champions in our second year, and we're just beginning this dynasty. With that being said, I will do the off-season live stream soon. Thanks.